Get up with Greg Bugsy, Monday through Friday. You know what I mean? 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. You know what I mean? On the WRF Radio app. You know what I mean? We got a special episode today brought to you by the good folks over there at our sister station, professionalbattlerapp.com. As well as the good folks over at On Demand Customs, you know what I mean, out of York, PA. You know what I mean? We got one of their key representatives right here in the building with me, my man Pentelet. Also, you know what I mean? Great friend and a personal barber as well, you know what I mean? So this haircut is brought to you by Pentelet. You feel me? You know what I mean? So yo, in the building we got Blaq. You know what I mean?
What's good, y'all? What's good?
Professional battle rapper Blaq. You know, first thing I like to ask, you know, a lot of my guests, especially that's artists, you know what I mean, is like what made them choose their name that represents them, you know what I mean? So what made you choose that name, and also with the Q at the end, you know what I mean?
Well, actually, it's weird. I didn't really choose my shit. I just used to freestyle a lot back when I was younger, and niggas called me Platinum Blaq. I end up dropping Platinum, but basically they gave me Blaq because I blacked out, like whole beats. I would rap for 3 minutes straight, 5 minutes straight. Like I would just go crazy, and I put the Q on it instead of CK because I wanted to stand out. You know what I mean? Something different.
Word. So when did you first, you know what I mean, start, you know, playing around with becoming an MC, you know what I mean? Like what stage of the game was that, you know what I mean?
Shit, like I say 12, 13. Like I said, me and a lot of my friends, we would just, you know, when we young, we pitch in, grab a couple of nicks, go to our little clubhouse cut spot, roll up. You know what I'm saying? Niggas throw the little cassette, the radio on, and we was just rapping. So from 13, I've been basically rapping since 13. Like
Yo,
we
shout out to
just used to
Knicks,
do
yo.
that for
Whoever
fun.
invented Knicks. You know what I mean?
Word,
Whoever
that
invented Knicks, yo.
that was the love.
Yo.
That was the love.
Yo, speaking of Knicks, yo, this nigga Pentelet had me crying earlier, yo. You know what I mean? First of all, he was cutting my shit. I'm like, yo, you know what I mean? Hold on. We gotta get my mask. There you go.
Word.
Yeah, man. So, yeah, man. So, yo was cutting my shit. So I'm like, yo, I don't want my shit curl up like Abraham Lincoln. He said, yo, my nigga said I look like Abraham Lincoln. Yo, turns your shit to the side. Yo, this nigga Pentelet had me crying. Yo,
put me on a penny, nigga.
Yo, but no, Knicks was very crucial, yo. I don't know what the fuck.
What?
Knicks was
Lifesaver.
crucial.
Lifesaver.
Every young person upbringing for real, like.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? You know what? Hold on, fuck. You know what? Like, cause it's a charge in that bitch. Let me see. You gonna swing around for us? Yep. Perfect. Yeah, I like that. Right. So dope. So Blaq, yo, what's your social medias and all that, yo, so people can tap, man?
My Instagram, 717 Blaq. Facebook is Marcus, Marcus FYF Blaq.
Your Buddha head in the way and shit.
And I got a TikTok too, 717 Blaq. I just try to keep it simple. You know what I mean?
Keep it consistent.
Mm-hmm.
So yo, what's the for people that don't know and shit, like what's the scene out here? What's the scene out here, like the York, Pennsylvania culture and all that?
I mean, shit. You know, to me, it's like everywhere else you gonna go, but it's smaller. You know what I mean? Anything you'll expect to happen is somewhere big, it'll happen here too. You know what I mean? But it's just a smaller space.
It's fucking Charlie. Yo, repeat that, bro. I missed that myself, yo. What'd you say?
I said it's basically anything that happens in the bigger cities, it happens here. We just smaller. You know what I mean? When shit happens, it's usually niggas that you grew up with, motherfuckers you knew and shit. So, when the crazy grimy shit happened, it kind of hit a little different because it's probably a motherfucker you grew up with. You know what I mean?
Okay. So yo, you still there?
Yeah, yeah.
So growing up in York, PA, you know what I'm saying? What was some of your influence prior to you rapping, you know what I mean? Like who was you a fan of just, you know what I mean, purely as a fan before you came to MC, you know what I mean?
Who I was a fan of?
Yeah, just as a as a youngin before you became, you know, an MC yourself, who was you,
I
you know,
fuck with
somebody that
like
you
local. I fuck with QU Quick. I fuck with Automatic, and I really liked Automatic because I was living on the same side of town that he was living on when he was really coming up out Parkway and shit. He ended up signing a deal and all that. You know what I mean? But situations happened with him that had him. He got locked up and shit. But
shout out
hell
to all my
yeah,
niggas out Parkway.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. But yeah, hell yeah, Automatic, QU, um, Big D. You know what I mean? Yeah, but they were some people I looked up to before I ain't gonna lie, people like Casso, like they was in my age group, but they was already actually like really full on into that shit at that time, like dropping mixtapes and all types of shit.
So feedback, yeah.
I mean, but yeah, those are some people I was looking up to. I really fucked with they shit.
Yo, you still there?
Yeah,
All right, if we cut out, just keep talking your shit, man.
no
You know what
doubt,
I
no
mean?
doubt. All right, I'm
Especially about
thinking
that nigga
we
Shaka
about to
Pitt.
lose the shit.
Every time we
What's
cut
up?
out, yo, just talk shit about Shaka Pitt, you feel me?
All right, no doubt.
So yo, speaking of Parkway and now, yo, I got a great question for you, yo. You the first person I interviewed from York since I was having this conversation, right?
Wait, you
Um,
kind of low. I can't hear you.
hear me now? Yo, can you hear me now?
Yeah, yeah. Now I can hear you. Yep.
All right, so shout out to Parkway, all the niggas out Parkway, you know, in York, PA. You the first person that I interviewed from York,
Yeah.
Pennsylvania, since I was having this conversation. You feel me? Um,
Word.
which is York. You know, it's kind of a small town, but it's like, you know, sometimes they be having like little beef, like, oh, I'm from out west, I'm from out east, I'm from out south, I'm from out Parkway. But you could really walk around the whole city of one blunt and one 40 ounce back in the day, and nigga walk
Yeah.
around the whole city and see all the baddest bitches in the city in one bot for real. So it's like, is that something, you know? Is that something you privy to? You know what I mean? Is that something you could speak on? You know, growing up out here in York, PA, is that something that you know was relevant in your upbringing? You know what I mean?
Hell yeah. That's exactly what you just said. It all. Like niggas got they blunts. Niggas done got an old head to go grab us some beers. We walking, going
Yes,
to see
sir.
the going to
Yes,
see the
sir.
Johns
Good
on the
coat.
other side
Uh-huh.
of town. Yeah. Hell yeah. That's what it was. Like that's when shit used to be lit. And I mean, shit different now. Shit
So these
different
little,
now.
so it's like, what's some of the ways that like you know you being from out here, you know, and being a professional, you know, professional battle rapper. Shout out to professionalbattlерap.com. What's some of the things that you might get, you know, some of the jewels you might get them that you know to stop the little youngins. Yo, I'm from out west, I'm from out east, and saying, yo, we really can ride bikes and we could really all walk up to it. We should really, you know what I mean, like something to kind of like stop them from like, you know what I mean, carrying on that tradition of beefing with each other in such a small city. You know what I mean?
Niggas gotta find something different to do. Like they gotta find something
That's
else
real.
to occupy their time with. Niggas, I mean, I be telling them they be worried about the wrong shit. You know what I mean? Y'all niggas worried about the wrong shit. And that's what
Well,
it is. Like, You niggas getting booked, and then you got to worry about. It's too much shit that they don't think about before they do the shit that they be doing. You know what I mean? I got a
Facts.
little group of youngins that be around me. I basically be putting them on. I just try to let them know what I can let them know. You know what I mean? It's up to them if they gonna fuck with it or not. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's real. That's the real. That's the realest shit ever. You know what I mean? So,
Hell yeah.
coming from York, PA, like, what was your thoughts on, like, I don't know what your age is, but what was your thoughts like at the time when, like, Beanie Siegel and them was doing their thing in Philadelphia? Like, what was y'all proudest moment over here in York? You know what I mean? Like, what is y'all proudest moment in the industry that you would say? You know what I mean? Or you say that's still yet to be claimed. You know what I mean? Like,
Hmm.
has anybody made a little imprint or got almost there? Like, okay, you know what I mean? Like, shout out to them. Like, shout out to Smash Entertainment too, yo. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They eventually, they will be locking in an advertisement deal with them on WR Radio. Shout out to them. And he's doing a lot
Yeah.
of move. I see his underground highlight reel. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? But I
Mm-hmm.
mean, like, far as on the MC tip, like, it's somebody that made like some similar splashes. Like, yo,
Kwame,
damn, they was almost there. You
I
did
was
shout out your man out Parkway. Is that who you was
yeah,
talking about? Like, he was almost there.
automatic. Nah, he did say he signed. He was signed, but he didn't really get the work in because he got booked. You know what I mean? But he
Word.
was signed. Now, as far as everything else, I would say shout out to Kwame Katana. He definitely
Much
he
juice you got? You got
definitely
enough
is
juice
doing shit for the
on the floor?
city.
This bitch has that's a
Um,
fight, man.
shit. Who else? I like the
Shout out
boy
to Kwame
Dizzle.
Katana.
Dizzle, he making some waves. Shout out to the boy Dizzle. The other, I don't know him personally, but I listen to his music. The other boy out Parkway Fresh, he's nice. He's definitely doing his thing. Like it's a few of them out here. I think if they got some light on them, they could do some shit. They could
Yo, who you
definitely.
thinking with? Who you thinking beat you in the round out here? Is any other battle rappers out here you thinking beat you in the round? Where the boy Peanut from? Hey, what he from? Lank or something?
Nobody could beat me. Yeah,
What's
he
up with the
from
boy?
like
All right, the boy Peanut say he had 30.
Peanut
Fuck,
shit.
I'm bullshit, yo. I ain't here
I
say that,
mean,
but
no,
like,
I
who?
could get. It could happen. It's possible in the league. He battled on Verbal Warzone. He battled like he got like maybe around like 6-7 battles on there.
Let's get
So
started done.
it's definitely possible if the matchup would make sense.
No, it makes sense because y'all 2 counties over. So fuck that shit. We that mean like, yo, you know what I mean? What's that way in Lancaster County? You in York County?
Yep.
Like it makes
Yep.
sense. Mason Dixon, you know what I mean, type shit. Like, you know what I mean, we right here next to each other. All that shit makes
Hmm.
sense. You know what I mean? Like, what about in York specifically? Is any battle rappers on the scene, or somebody that came up, or you battled, back in the day? You'll see them on the professional set. You know what I mean?
Chuck Book. Shout out to Chuck Book. He's on Gates of the Garden. He done battled some of the top people from URL. So if anybody listening tapped in, got any time, go on YouTube, type in Chuck Book versus whoever will pop up, and yeah, he made a major move in the battle rap scene. It's a couple others that do it
Facts.
low key, but they ain't really like try to get on a platform and show they shit. But it's a few out here that's sleeping. You know what I mean?
Yo, so if you put a card together up here, right? So you say Verbal Warzone is your home league, and FYF, which we're gonna find out about a few seconds later. A few seconds, I want to get to know about the FYF movement. But so if we put a card out here, what kind of what can you do out? You could bring Verbal Warzone out here, or does everything gotta be on the beat with Verbal Warzone? Or do they have any cards that's without the beat?
I mean, it's basically a on beat battle league. Everything is on beat. So
Respectfully, right,
yeah, I mean,
right.
everything's on beat, and I don't know if they would ever do nothing without beats. I don't know, but you know, it could be
So
anything could be possible.
what's that like though too? You know what I mean? Because battle rapping in itself. is an art form, you know what I mean? But this like another level to the game, another it's like a subgenre within a subgenre of hip hop.
It's like
What's
you
some t
gotta.
uh-huh.
Oh, my fault. Well, to me personally, I think it takes a little more skill to actually battle somebody on a beat. Everybody, all right. For instance, everybody knows Chess URL. He's a fucking beast. He came over to Verbal War Zone, battled our top nigga. Shout out to Fire the Misfit from Philadelphia. Fire smoked him. You know what I mean?
Damn.
Like you can go on YouTube,
Damn.
type in Fire the Misfit versus Chess, and you can see it for yourself. You know what I mean? It's like
Wow.
it's different. I think it takes a little more skill to battle on a beat. You know what I mean? It like
Because
you
just to
gotta you
put
gotta
people on in Verbal War Zone, every round it's a different beat.
and it's a different beat. You pick a beat, your opponent picks a beat, and the league picks a beat. You know what I'm saying?
That's a good point too, man.
So it's like
Like
fair
that's
play.
Okay. So all right,
yeah.
so all right, I'm glad you brought that up.
Yo, okay, yeah, y'all back.
Um, so I was gonna say, yeah, the Verbal Warzone format, Penn just really broke it down for the people that may not know. It's a different beat every round. So
Mm-hmm.
what I don't know, you know what I mean? I'm interested to find out what the people is like. What is that protocol like? So how early do y'all get the beat? As soon as the battle locked in, y'all get the beat that same day? Like how did that work?
All right. Well, I would say due to the card, they gonna make sure everybody's all the matchups is good. And I'll say about like maybe 2-3 days at the most, you get a list of beats to pick from. You know what I mean? Everybody can pick as far as the yeah, as far as everybody picking they beat, because now we're going with original producers beats. So even producers, you could send your beats. You know what I mean? I could probably shoot you the emails of the owners and shit later on or something. And producers, you can send your beats to them. If your beats is choose, they get put on the list. They get put in
That's
rotation.
dope. That's
People can
dope.
pick your beats and all of that. You know what I mean? So
That's dope.
producers need to tap into that too. You know what I mean? But you get a list, and once you send your beat into them, they'll send you the beat that they pick, and you got 3 months. You know what I
Okay.
mean?
Okay.
3 months to write. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Get your rounds ready.
Cool.
Yo, so this is sponsored by ProfessionalBattleRap.com. And it is
Word.
a sport, and it's keys to any sport. So what is it like, yo? Because I'm an MC myself. I never wrote a battle rap, right? I wrote diss records before, right? And maybe that's something
Mm-hmm.
you can clarify too, because most niggas might, I just a nigga in my hood. They think they can jump in a battle. What is it like just writing one round? You know what I mean? What is it like? Break it down for MC to MC. That you know what I mean? Like if I wanted to try, because I was going to try pit fights at one time. You know what I mean? I was like, yo, I'm gonna jump my head in the ring. But then I said, yo, I gotta just do some homework. Your route is being calculated. Shit, but
Me
somebody ain't
personally,
going nowhere.
me
Yo,
personally, what I do, I'll just I'll look at they latest battles, like whatever the most recent things is.
dang,
I'm a
that's a
look.
thing. I didn't know that was actually a thing. Okay.
Oh yeah. You got to do a little bit. Like I ain't gonna go as far as people as calling motherfuckers trying to dig and get
Follow the
information
road.
about them. All I'm gonna do is just watch your last 2-3 battles and get in the, you know what I mean, get an assessment from that, and I'm gonna go from there. You know what I mean? Everything else will be I just fill in the blanks. You know what I mean?
So what is it like comparing it to a song, right? Because I come from the era it was 316s and a hook, you know what I mean? So nowadays song might be 8 bars. Who knows these days, right? But I'm just saying compare it to like the original formula of writing a song. So is it like writing it 316s and then some, like so like say for instance like GB. Imagine you had to write the song, but they had to write a song three, like is each round like a whole song? Like, make that comparison for the
What's the time
layman, you know
limit?
what I mean?
You're the beat. If the beat's 3 minutes, you can rap the whole beat if you want. You know what I
Well,
mean?
just not even just on Verbal Warzone, just in general for battle rap in general. Now, Verbal Warzone, I know the beat limit is a
Oh
time
yeah,
limit,
yeah, yeah.
and if you battling Big K, it's a time limit. I get that,
Mm-hmm.
but just for like a regular, most rounds is what 2:30 to 3:30. You would
Yeah,
say,
yeah, yeah,
okay. So, say for instance, if you was all right, so if you, I guess, if you preparing a mean 4 minutes, one whole round, so I guess that's like writing a whole song and then something like that.
yeah, yeah. Hell yeah.
But you gotta stay on top because even with 3 verses, you can say, all right, on the first verse, I'm gonna talk about, my nephew. On the second verse, I'm gonna talk about my niece, and then the third verse, I'm gonna talk about being an uncle. But like for like a round, you gotta,
It's
wow,
all about
damn, so you gotta.
it's about transitions. It's about knowing when to use something to transition to something else, but still keep it. It still all makes sense. You know what I mean? It still all makes sense. You
So
know what I
it's
mean?
not
But you
just
gotta
making
know
a
when.
song.
Hey, yo,
Yeah, you just gotta
listen,
know when to transition into the other shit.
yo, shout out to my son, right? This I don't even want to speak on his mom right now. It's a tumultuous. It was
Mm,
like, yo,
word.
he got a podcast. He following the family business.
That's what's up. Shout
Yo,
out.
yeah, yo.
Cards face. All right, I dig it.
That's my brother though, Ty. You gotta know how to rap first, Mr. Bugsy.
Oh,
He's a professional ball buster, yo. He's the one. I'm gonna send you the link. I know you're a busy guy, but we just came off of vacay. I'm gonna send you the invite link to see if you want to appear yo and ask Blaq some questions. He actually was did some battle rap back in the day on our local station and stuff like that.
okay.
So
Word,
I'm
word.
gonna get that to him. You know what I mean? So, all right, what
Mm-hmm.
is your favorite beat that you battled on Verbal Warzone?
Damn.
Nigga said, "Damn." That's
Like,
my goal as a journalist.
I gotta
Nigga said,
say, I
"Damn."
gotta
You
ask
know
the question then. How many battles have you had?
why you thinking about that? Yeah, good question. Good bridge question right there. How many battles you
Uh,
been on your resume?
I
All right, that's
have.
a question from Penn right here.
I got 4 so far. Fifth one should
4
be
so far.
dropping.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, fourth one in, almost at 20,000 views. So they telling me I'm doing pretty good. So
Yeah, I see. No, oh, this shit up. Verbal Warzone is a real thing. Listen, verbal like. Listen, this is what my OG told me. My big homie, Red. I mean, this is what my reverend told me. He said the riches
mhm.
are in the niches. You feel me? Verbal Warzone is a
Yeah,
niche within a niche. Battle rap itself is a niche. Verbal Warzone, if the plan is lined up right, because I really feel like it's more digestible maybe in something. What do you think? What's the feedback you got like from people that listen to regular battle rap and then watch the Verbal Warzone? They're like, oh man, I can really get into this easier. What you?
yeah, yeah. That's basically what it is. I even see from the comments that people leave that watch it. It's a lot of people that actually prefer to see battles on beats than they do like watching a URL battle or a RBE battle. It's been a lot of comments I've seen people say that like, yo, yeah, like I like these more than a smack battle. People, you know what
Word.
I mean? Like, yeah. So I guess everything is a preference thing, but people definitely is tapped in.
It's this case, yo. This case, wild greasy.
People
Yo,
definitely tapped
You
in
hold,
got
though.
your finger. You good
hold
with your
on.
phone.
Yo, so out of your 4 battles, who would you say was your toughest out of them 4? You know what I mean?
Shit, you know what? I'm gonna keep it real with you. Everybody was, because all of them niggas I battled already been battling. They was all like, I was still. It's different, and like I said, is like I never thought it myself, but it's different when you're like on the stage and it's people in the building, and you going with the beat. You gotta find your footing. It's all of them was tough, but every one of them I got better though. Every one I got better. So
All right.
yeah.
So now that we on that topic, which one do you think was your most favorite beat?
My most favorite beat,
Good
Like
damn,
way to
your
so
double
most
back.
far.
favorite verse?
Good way to double back on. They would play good cop,
Yeah, I
bad
would
cop.
say my favorite. I'm thinking of, because to
Where
say
was
my
you
favorite.
on the time that you rapped on your favorite beat on the verbal? You know you done fucked up, right? Yo,
Yeah. Ah, damn.
Shit.
It was like I would say my second round verse Gauge. I can't remember the name of the beat, but Black verse Gauge. I would say the second round beat that one, and shit, the third round beat on that one too. I would say so far that my second and third verse Gauge, they probably been the best two beats that I feel like, yeah, I really got my shit off on.
Best vibe.
what's the one that you would love to rip? Like if you had your chance, like yo, this is the beat. I ain't ripped it yet in my joints, but if I
Facts.
could, you know what I mean? Matter of fact, I got better. I got all right. I got a 2-part question. Your beat that you would want to just get on. Period. It don't even matter. And like who was your like I ain't gonna say, I'm gonna say, because verbal war zone's a different thing. But who would be your end boss? Who would be your, you feel me? Who would be your end game boss on the verbal war zone tip? Because it'd be different than who's the, the Mount Rushmore niggas or the end niggas in regular battle rap. You know what I'm saying?
Who's the top? Who's the A game in verbal?
Yeah. The end game, like who's your final boss, like to beat the game? Like for me, like if I was a battle rapper, just me as a fan, I would say Lux. I say you got Lux, Mook, then Lux. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Is in my final bosses. You know what I'm saying? Goods was up there at one time, but Hollow, I could put Hollow. I would say Hollow at 3. Story Hollow, real story is Hollow. That, you know what I mean? Petty ass Hollow. You know what I mean? The Dawn at 3. And I would put Murder Mook,
I hope y'all been keeping up.
a focus Murder Mook, because he tried to sweep that whole Reed Dollar shit under the rug. Is that what Reed Dollars ain't that his name? Niggas.
Yeah.
Um, try to sweep that shit under the rug. That shit don't even have. He don't even speak on that shit. Pennsylvania nigga, you know what I mean? Hit the nigga on the chin. It like that, like Mayweather. Cause he was the Mayweather battle rap. That was a loose 49-1. Like, even Mayweather don't have that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, yo, my name can't even beat a Mayweather rap no more. But I say all that to say, who was the end bosses in Verbal Warzone? Does it change? Is it somebody differently on the beat?
It can change depending on how they do during a certain part when they on the cards. Like right now, I would say Fire the Misfit, the Bull Bug, Ad Face, and I'm gonna stop there because I really haven't really tapped into too many
Well,
of the other
what about
topics.
regular battle rappers though? I mean, like
That's a long list, huh?
the regular battle rappers though. The regular battle rappers stepped over and got on the Verbal Warzone
Oh
format, who
shit!
would be the end bosses? You know what I'm saying? Rum Nitty. I can see Rum Nitty dancing on the beat. Surf might really
Oh
sell.
yeah! Oh yeah! Okay. I did what you
Yeah, that's
saying.
what I
Yeah,
meant. You know what I
definitely.
mean? Shout out to them though. No, it's good to shout out to who the top people is on Verbal Warzone right now.
Right.
Shout out to them.
Mm, shit. Yeah. Like you said, I would say
You know what I mean?
Tay Rock. I think Chef Trez.
Okay. I
Chef Trez. Chef Trez. He actually battled on Verbal Warzone though.
did
He was on there too.
did he?
Yep.
Easy.
I fuck
Rum
with
Nitty. Rum
easy
Nitty.
the Black Captain. Yeah, Rum
Yeah.
Nitty, easy.
Easy.
I see a lot of
Easy
niggas
battled.
dance.
Easy battled on Verbal already too.
Okay, who he battle on that joint?
Damn, I want to look it up for you real quick,
Back
but
in the day.
damn, who
Yo,
was
shout out my
it?
nigga Pentelect, yo. This motherfucking Verbal Ken over here on the Usual Suspects, yo. The man with the plan, you
Use
know
your
what I
phone
mean?
real
Like,
quick. Can you go on YouTube? Hold on, I'm gonna find out who it
yo, we
was
should
that
spit some
Easy
shit
Block
later on. Too. Y'all
battled
opened
on.
us up with it. I mean, open the podcast up with a couple bars. But um, who the fuck? So who's some of the battle rappers like music that you like? You know what I mean? Like who's your top 5 people musically? You know what I mean? Rappers though, professional battle rappers. You know what I mean?
I fuck with Sue Surf. I fuck with Rock. I like Arsenal, Rum Nitty, and I've been fucking with Geechee a little bit too.
I fuck with Geechee music. Yeah, I fuck with Twerk. Geechee music, Twerk. surf shit. Sometimes I don't be feeling like hearing that shit all the time. I don't really. That's a different story for a different time. You know what I mean? On the suit surf shit. But
Right.
yeah, some of y'all should be getting on. Yeah, it should be cool. But twerk music be, you know what I mean, dope. Um, you know what I mean. That nigga, I'm telling you that K Shine when yo had that Hurkin' and Lurkin' record, yo, that could have been the one for real. If nigga would have, you remember that yo had that shit a couple years ago? That little, what was that shit? K Shine had that record, Hurkin' and Lurkin', some
Oh
shit.
yeah, Count K Sean too. I fuck with K Sean too. Goddamn, I'm slipping. I'm
Yeah.
crazy. K Sean,
Yo,
Rex, and it
this
was
what hurts me, yo.
not to cut it off. It was Dre Dennis versus Easy the Block Captain.
Oh,
It's
okay,
it's a
Big
it's
Dre
an old
Dennis.
one. It's from 3 years ago, but yeah, you know what I mean,
Gates
tap
to the
into that.
Garden.
Anybody listening? You know what I mean?
He
Yep.
stepped his
Definitely
game way up.
Yo, Dre Dennis is the Cal Ripken of battle rap. Yo, he
right.
got the most battles. Like that nigga's the Cal Ripken.
Your route is being calculated.
I didn't
Hell yeah.
even.
We're trying to get to the gate to the garden.
Right, take us to. Hey, mommy, take me to the gates. Take me to Verbal War Zone, and then swing past pit fights and the gates of the garden. She like it's UR. What
Word.
the bitch said? It's URL or nothing over here. Nunu is my
That's
homegirl. I'd have said, bitch, you robot bitch. Um, you robot dog head bitch. Excuse my language, yo. But so yo, boom. Battle rap and shit like that. What do you think about these leagues? You know, like what's going on with the leagues right now? You know, well, it's been going on for a while, but you know, shit kind of coming to to the surface as far as like pause on that. But you know what I mean? You versus RBE, you know, what you as a professional battle.
Now I think niggas is just getting tired of, you know what I mean? Niggas is tired of getting jerked. You know that shit always happen in the business, man. You gonna go to where niggas is playing fair and they giving you the bag. And that shit is, you know what I mean? That's basically how I look at it. Like, obviously, whatever smacking them niggas is doing, niggas ain't feeling that shit. You know what I mean?
Damn. So,
I'm
um,
saying it's a coliseum. We playing the game. All I'm saying is we should always be able to come to the table no matter what,
yo,
and be
listen.
able to call all that
Damn,
shit.
that's an ill analogy right there.
Figure it out.
Damn, that was an ill.
Because all that other shit is bullshit.
No, listen though, but that analogy really could work in two different ways though. Feel me, Black? Because if it say okay, you look at it like it's a coliseum, right? URL say they got their own coliseum, like right there in Athens, Greece, right there in Egypt, wherever the fuck, and they got all their groomed, they all they fighters, and they trained them up, and you know what I mean, got them ready. They already packing out their coliseum for real. It's like now you coming up over there, like say we could use Greece and Egypt. You feel me? Let's say okay. Let's say URL might be, you know what I mean, ancient Greece, you know what I mean, Aristotle and all that, da da da. But Egypt is really where they got this. No, it got to be the other way around because all this shit really did come from Egypt. You know what I mean? But make a long story short, you could current like that. It's going to eventually happen like that. It's like just like WCW and WWF back in the day. I don't know how
I
old you
think
is, bro.
niggas,
Like,
niggas is tired of smack cutting them niggas off from bags. Them niggas sign contracts to where they can't battle nobody nowhere else. And it might be niggas that's offering them more money than what Smack giving them for
but
certain
see,
battles, and they can't take them. You know what I
you
mean?
know, can I play devil's advocate real quick, right? Because peep
Yeah.
this, right?
It's kind of
This is
hard
what
for me
bugs
to
me out.
understand.
Pentellect, though. I think you'll feel this, though. Peep this, though, right? So this is what happened, and I really blame it on I blame it on poor execution on behalf of what they tried to do here. They never jerk no artists like that, and they what they doing is this. URL has their own app. You get what I'm saying? Just like
Uh-huh.
I have my own app, WR Radio app, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what they're trying to do, and this is how they should have broke it down to the culture more sooner.
I
They did
mean,
it. They
the
did it.
way that it all broke down was with respect to, of course, Smack. You know what I'm saying? Him pushing the product, of course, of the battle rap scenery, him being the forefront of it all. in that sense, taking it from a stage like to
from staircase to
Hollywood.
stage,
You know what I'm saying?
minimum wage.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, and
That
then
too, though.
being able to still have more to give back to each and every individual.
And
So
got
it may,
man
and
brothers.
even though we all get caught up in the game, timing and all of that, it still works itself out so long as everybody's still working together. But you know how it is. Everybody fall
Controversy
out.
good for everybody. I was just
You know,
wondering that
it
this
makes
morning. Like,
people
I wonder
better.
if URL
I believe
engagement
that.
actually, since the Chrome 23 shit, since the everything is going on, you know what I mean? It's good for the game itself. I know the
Yeah, it
battle
is.
rappers are sitting home like, yo, this is gonna get everybody checks better. But real quick though, to
Mm-hmm.
summarize my point real quick, yo, on the URL app where they didn't execute right? Because what URL doing, they're trying to be the Netflix of battle rap. And if they
Right.
would have said that early on to our people, listen, we need y'all to support us, even if it may be a month where you might not like the battles that we put up on the app. It may be a month, but what we're trying to do and why we're trying to keep all our battle rappers, that's like if Netflix had the hit show. What was the hit show? Squid Games, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, Squid Games came out the gate and was fired. So you think Netflix is going to let Squid Games, all right, Squid Games, you can go over to HBO Max and do a spinoff over there. And then you can go to Disney Plus and go and give them a little half an hour, a comedy part of Squid Games. And then we can go to a Nickelodeon and do a Squid Games for kids. No. But it's because it's our people. I'm just playing devil's advocate because a lot of people ain't look at it like this. Penselect, you know what I mean? People, if it would have came to us like I'm trying to be Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos, if he signs a check for Amazon TV to bring out a show, that's to lock up that whole franchise of intellectual property. Like, so nobody will go watch that show nowhere but on Amazon Prime. Like Bel Air, what platform did Bel Air
I
come on?
get what you're saying, but like you said, he didn't inform niggas of that because now that
Right, and
people
that's
are
why I said the
seeing that.
execution was wrong. He should show niggas, yo, this is what I'm doing.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
This is
exactly.
what I'm doing. Like Bel Air, like I give you an example, the Power. Power came on, they had Ghost. Ghost could, like the guy who played Ghost, remember Power? You know what I'm saying? Lil Meek.
Mm-hmm.
Lil Meek's son is on BMF now. He can still take other roles. It's not he can only act on Stars. That's where they
Right.
fucked up at. It's like, okay, go eat. Let it stick to your ribs. Because that's gonna, you know what I mean? Just plug the app. They should have came out
Right.
with a promo code. Speaking of promo codes, yo, today's episode is brought to you by On Demand Customs of York. My nigga Angel, my brother Penselect. You know what I'm saying? On demand customs is exactly what it is. Like you press the remember back the old, you press that big button on a on demand cable box. Blue, you can go ahead and watch. Y'all probably was watching stuff y'all weren't supposed to watch on your grandmother cable. But either way, it's on demand like that. And what URL should have done, which we do over at WR Radio, is we emphasize promo codes. So when you tap into the good brothers over at On Demand Customs and use the promo code WR Radio, you're going to save an additional discount. But what they back the regular schedule program, what they should have done was had a referral code. So if you go there and put in Tay-Rock gets, that first month. So now you can support your favorite battle rapper. And all they need is the download because data is God. You know how they said cash is king? Content is king.
Yep.
And it's not to be blasphemy, you feel me? Hey, I'm doing an interview right now. What's going on? Everything all right? All right, we're about to wrap up in a few minutes. All right. You know what I'm saying? If they would have came up with that formula and they still got time to do that, yo, go there and put in chess or go and put in Professional Battle
Right.
Rapper. Another shameless
Mm-hmm.
plug. Shout out to professionalbattlerapper.com. But they could have had a whole every battle rapper that's registered. Now they could have made their own union, like what Mav Hoffa been talking about. Shout out to Hoffa, the real Hoffa. They don't even know what Hoffa at.
Yeah.
But they never found Hoffa body. But shout out to the Mav Hoffa. He was doing that same union shit that the real Hoffa. He like, yo, battle rap need a union. But URL could have done that because they always look. You got to get enlisted and get your credentials. You feel me? You pay. Everybody pay. You pay $100 one-time fee. That's 1,000 battle rappers right there. You didn't raise 100,000 just from niggas, because the nigga gonna pay that. All right, you know what? I give you $100 one time, and now I'm registered in the URL system, so that way I can eat. You feel me? Every time I refer somebody to get the URL, you know, boom. I get that first month. What is it, $7.99 a month?
Yep.
That shit'll add up. You feel me? You get 1,000 niggas. What's that? That's like 9 racks. You know what I'm saying? 8 racks. That's 8 racks right there. A month just from, you know, so they need to really roll it. They need to hire a nigga like me over there, yo. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, make a long story short, yo, what's your ideal battle again? I don't know if I asked you, did you answer that? Like, what's your, like, you know, I asked you on a verbal war zone, like, but what's your overall for real? Like, what is your ideal battle on the ideal league? You know what I mean?
Shit. Something I would want to see?
Yeah.
Shoot. Let me see.
Well,
Damn.
no. Well, first of all, something you would want to see, but also who would you want to face? Like, you know what I mean? Who would you want to face the ideal battle? Like, okay, this is on my resume and I beat him, type shit.
Mm. Damn. I would
Damn,
want to.
again, you feel? You know what I mean? I ain't got the gray hairs for nothing, yo. You know what I mean?
Damn.
Journalism, you know what I mean? Pencilect in the building.
I would like to. I would like to see a rum nitty or something like that. Yeah,
Run Nitty.
that would be fun. You know what I
Okay.
mean? You know, I could only get it. You know what I mean? I feel like I write based on who I'm against. You know what I mean? So
That's okay.
somebody like that will put me somewhere else because I already know what type of shit he coming with.
I get that, yo. Aliens. You got to go. That nigga's an alien, yo. He's the
Mm-hmm.
Lil Wayne of a battle rap. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody
Mm-hmm.
should make a little meme like that. Don't know how they had a memes like they just had a meme like if Power came out in the '90s, this person to play this person. They should do like you know what I mean. That's something you should do, or somebody credible should do it. Like if this person like industry equivalent, you feel me? Like Rum Nitty to me, I say is like a Lil Wayne nigga's an alien, right? Now Twerk, he's like an alien too. He like, but you let's see who would be the industry equivalent to a Twerk. You know what I mean?
Shit, that's hard.
Right, that's a tough one, yo. Like, all right, you
That's
gotta say somebody like maybe a Fabulous, like just there's gonna be something in there. May not, no, I can't even be Fabulous. Fabulous really ain't choke a lot on his career. Was really talented. You might have to say damn, I don't know. It's a good question though, but that'd be
yeah,
something
it is.
try to make a comparison, yo. But either way, shout out to Verbal War Zone, yo. Blaq in the building, York,
Yeah, yeah.
Pennsylvania. You know what I mean? It's big love, yo. And they'll off camera, you was talking shit about one of them pit fight niggas. You say you was supposed to battle one of them niggas or something, yo. What's that shit
Yeah.
about?
Oh yeah, nah. I thought I was gonna have the bull rod lined up, but you know, whatever. If niggas still want to make that happen, we could definitely make that one happen. I fuck
So
with
what
him.
league would that be? What league would you prefer that on? Like, you know what I mean? Or like on your league, obviously Verbal War Zone, or
Yeah. I
like
would
is it
want him
certain
on verbal.
would you say?
He just battled on verbal. He did good. I would
Mm.
definitely want to battle him on verbal.
Shout out to Rod. Yep.
Yeah, shout out to Rod, yo, real shit.
Okay. That's what it is, man. Yeah.
Okay.
So yo, like, is there certain people you want to battle on beat, and certain people you would prefer to battle off beat type of thing, like, or just don't ain't mad at any type of wreck? You know what I mean?
Yeah, depend. Basically, that's where I'm at with it. If it makes sense, I got it, and I got enough time. I would do it. I haven't really battled off beat in a while, but I would try it, depending on who it was.
Mm.
Get a few games under your belt.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, that's what it is, man. That's what it is. We definitely we're gonna watch the shit on Verbal War Zone. You know what I mean? I appreciate you. You know what I mean? The spur of the moment joint.
Yes.
You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
Take the time
definitely
on a
appreciate that.
Saturday. You know what I mean? Shout to Verbal War Zone. Shout to Pit
Thank you.
Fights
Thank you.
Battle League. Shout to yo. You know what I mean? Kaiser Sose over here. Verbal Kent, the man with the plan. You know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna tell you real shit how this shit happened. Like, he splicing me up. I'm like, he like, yo, that's my man. I'm like, yo, word, like, yo, we set that up, yo, for like, yo, when I get back. He like, yo, like, what's you saying? You don't use to procrastinating, yo. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, we're gonna put this shit together. I'm like, yo,
Word.
I need shit like that. Like, you know what I mean? That's like, you know what I mean? Old head wisdom. Like, yeah, you right. Damn. Like, you know what? Let's fast track that shit. You know what I mean? Shout out
Mm-hmm.
to my nigga Pentellect, yo, my nigga
Shut
Angel.
up.
Shout out
FYF
my
in the
nigga
building.
Lou over there, Mansa Musa glasses. You know what I mean? Um, Shout out to a lot of York niggas. You know what I mean? Shout out my nigga Knowledge over there. Toyota York. You know what I mean? Big love.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out my homegirl Jasmine over there at Valenzuela. You know what I'm saying?
Jasmine, that's what's up, yo.
Rivera. You know what I mean? Shout out the shit. You know what I mean? Fucking artists like Kwame Quintana. I like that nigga a little
Yeah.
bit, and I like the fact he investing in his advertising. Every time I
Right.
turn on Instagram, sponsor ad. That's how you
Yeah.
got to feed the
Yeah.
machine, yo. That's how the
Mm-hmm.
algorithm work. Like, you be nice to Google, put some money in the game like a slot machine, put some money in Instagram ads, put some money on the Facebook joint. Like, you want you'll hit your number one day. And it took me
Yeah.
a minute to realize that shit. You gotta
I
put some
seen
money in
them
the
from the
machine.
bottom. I seen him coming from the bottom. Like that was my young boy. Like no disrespect to him because we all grown. I ain't saying it like
No,
that,
as a
but
term of
you know what I
endearment, though,
mean?
yeah,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah. But he definitely was around. You know what I mean? I watched him come up from the beginning, so I always fuck with his hustle. You know what I mean? That nigga always had a hustle. Once he found this lane, he was going with that shit.
My nigga Choo Choo, you know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying right now, it's a good moment to shout out Cassidy. Y'all talking about professionalism, battle rap. You know what I
Cassidy,
mean?
yeah,
How he
no.
brought it in, brought it back,
So I got
keeping it mellow. He just doing his fucking thing all the time. You know what I mean? Man, respect to
yo,
that dude.
Cassidy. No, Cassidy is funny. Cassidy is like fucking Adrian Broner. If this shit was boxing, like the nigga, you know
Right.
what I mean? You can't tell Adrian Broner he ain't lose shit probably. You feel me?
Yeah,
Like,
real
but he
shit.
not Floyd though. Like Cassidy, here's the thing, Cassidy. Okay, all right. So what you think Cassidy record is just on these recent ones? Like not even that, just like what he was Goods, Arsenal, Hitman. Who else did he battle? Somebody else in between there? That's the three he battled since this little. You know what I mean?
I think he beat Hitman and he lost the other two.
I can vouch for that.
He also battled the Arab dude. What's his name?
Disaster. That was like
Disaster.
5 years ago. That's why I said
Yeah,
this little
yeah,
run.
that
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 shit.
don't I don't even count that
What
for real,
about
for real.
disaster?
Like
Because I'm not even disaster is
I think he
overrated to
beat
me, yo.
I think he beat Disaster too. So if you gonna count that,
You want
he
to count
two
that?
and
All right,
two.
we counted on this
I say
PBR
so
record.
too.
This is sponsored by ProfessionalBattleRap.com, our sister station. And what they aim to do is be, kind of exactly what it is, to cover the sport,
Mm-hmm.
ProfessionalBattleRap.com, because brothers is independent contractors getting checks, just like Gary Payton or Sean Kemp when they laced up for the Sonics. Nigga laced up for Verbal Warzone, put the jersey on, and so is Professional Battle Rap. So I say that to say, motherfucking, God damn, Cassidy, if you want to take that on this record, all right, boom. What about Disaster, though? Is Disaster overrated? He overrated to me, like, respectful. Like, I just seen him battle. Who he battled? Geechee? Like, that nigga was sweating like a bitch. I think Geechee beat shit now, yo. Yo had that dumbass ponytail on.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the
Yeah,
battle I'm
nah.
talking about?
He's
Yeah.
done. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but yeah, I think Disaster is better off in like the what's the other league called? The King of the Dot. He better
Yeah,
off in
that's his
that
format.
environment.
He can rule that
Yeah.
shit. But shit, not even that, though, because I'm glad you said that, too. That is his league, though. That is where he could go and get his shit off more. But what I
Mm-hmm.
realized is this, number one, yo, first of all, this nigga Apex is a genius. Yo lost some points when yo told me that was your favorite battle rapper. Like, but see, yo went to rival high schools anyway, so it's like they
Mm-hmm.
always been a little low key corny for real. You know what I mean? That whole school as a staff and battle rappers that come from there. So, but the nigga Apex, that's my man though. But he like, yo, I interviewed him one time. He like, who your favorite battle? Talking about Disaster. Cause they engineer. He went to engineering school. Like, all that. Man, the fuck out of here. Cause I was about to say even King of the Dot. When real niggas go to King of the Dot, look at Head
Mm-hmm.
Ice what he did over there.
Right.
Anybody for real. Like that's what if I was you, that's almost like going to play baseball like King Griffey or something. You feel
Yeah.
me? Like they
Real
go or
shit.
Tiger Woods, like you go over there to King of the Dot and catch mad
Nobody
rep
can
real
put
quick.
together more bars than
Mm-hmm.
Disaster.
That nigga put 1,000,000 bars. Nobody feel like hearing that shit though. And then yo look stupid with that dumbass man bun and shit. Like
I
then
don't know.
niggas Then the fact that
You want to battle
who Disaster?
him?
No, he just overrated to me. Like Surf was overrated to me for a long time. But see, what I seen through Surf is like Mayweather in a lot of aspects. Like he played just enough. You ain't gonna hit him though. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Surf is like he
Yeah, I
is like
like a lot of styles though, man. There's so many dope styles.
his styles
And I
make fight.
appreciate you for coming out, you know what I mean? Doing your thing, because you've been doing your thing for so long, you know what I mean? I had to reach out, you know what I mean? Making songs, hits with everybody, you know what I mean? Not just by yourself,
You know,
you
I'm
know.
glad you
So
said that.
I definitely, you know what I mean? When you come out, definitely do your thing. Make sure you put a lot of your joints out, if anything, so everybody to hear that flavor you got.
Yeah, I was
You
gonna
get
ask
that
about your
flavor in
music
their
too,
ears,
yo. We
fam.
gonna wrap it up with that, yo. That's a good question, yo. Like, far as you know, your music. What's your latest project? You know, what was the name of your first project? And you know, you just give us a
All
little
that
brief.
on that.
Just give it a brief little, synopsis of your career and stuff like that. You know, before we get out of here. You know what I mean?
I mean, shit. All my shit is on SoundCloud. You know what I mean? MFG Blaq. All you gotta do is type that in the search on SoundCloud. All my music is on there. I really ain't been really working on shit because I've been tapped into the battling lately, but I might sit back and I've been thinking about sitting back and working on a project though. So, you know what I mean? Whenever I get something started up, I could definitely let you know, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. That's what it is, bro. Appreciate it. You know what I mean? And we definitely
But
be.
can I shout out FYF Verbal
Yes.
Warzone, Verbal Warzone South. Um, Go check out I Love Nature Boys on Instagram. We got something started up with that FYF clothing brand. Hit Flame Collins on Instagram. Get all your FYF shirts, hats, socks. We got the bucket hats for the summer. All that shit coming out. I mean, just yeah, just tap in. Respect for the interview. I really appreciate that shit. You know what I mean?
There you
Y'all
go.
keep
I will
doing
definitely
anything.
tap in, you know what I mean? Link up, do everything
Yeah,
we
yo.
always
Next
do,
joint,
you
we're
know.
gonna tap in with the whole FYF, yo. We want, you know what I mean? Bring them past the studio, and we want to really get to know the whole movie. Shout out to FYF, and looking forward to tapping in. You know what I mean?
Stay
I
low,
ain't no
bro.
doubt. Yeah,
Peace.
peace, peace.
One. Yep.
One.